You know what I've actually started doing, which I shouldn't share this. This is my little secret, but I'm going to
Uh-oh,
share it
okay.
anyway. No, I actually have been using like a platform like what we're using, like Vidyard, for having meetings with internal stakeholders. When we used to jump on like a Google Meets, I've been actually meeting in this. And reason being, then I can record our meetings, transcribe our meetings. It comes in separate files, and I can slice and dice for like social media, different ways of doing things. Take just the audio, put it in like Vidio or some similar app, have different social cards with some waveforms, and just various ways to vary up the content. It's not seamless, but it is a good starting point to gather thoughts, collect thoughts, and then put your unique spin and differentiator on it. Use them for velocity. I keep using that term, but use them for velocity, but don't use them as final output. But, if it can get you 30% of the way there, at least,
Or
at least you've
80,
got to, yeah,
80%
yeah,
there.
right. You can at least structure the content and start putting your thought leadership on top of that and make something special.
Hey, you turn your internal meetings into marketing content. Not a bad idea. You're going to meet anyway.
That's
You might as
exactly
well
right.
take the tiny nuggets that are marketable.
That's exactly right.
You
And
know?
it's kind of interesting. We're just starting it, but the authenticity of these kind of conversations, marketing had the trend of being polished, and we still do a fair amount of polished content, get agencies to create videos and stuff. And those are all very useful as well. Not knocking them at all. But I think there's a good mix sometimes where just the authenticity of having a security engineer conversation for 30 minutes, there's just a wealth of information and knowledge that you gather just by chatting with those folks, and then sharing that with your industry kind of sets you up as a thought leader in some ways that you don't always, we always protected from behind the scenes. And I think showing a little bit of that isn't necessarily a bad thing.